Now, when we were looking at wedding venues, I had one request. I thought it was good to stick with just one. And that's that we had a connection to the sea with the venue, and I had to be able to see the sea. I had to be able to see the sea from the venue, and if I couldn't, it was an immediate no. Mum and Dad met through windsurfing, although to this day I've never ever seen Mum on a windsurfer. Arthur and Mary met through sailing, and so did Freya and I. And with that connection to the sea, I've got another thank you, and that's not to a person, but to a place. Probably the place that I owe the most to on earth, where our story started, and that's the Vasiliki. Now, I found many loves on that beach. There was windsurfing. There was lifelong friends. There was a gorgeous blonde. And finally, our engagement. You're the gorgeous blonde.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks for clarifying. Excited to see her.
Since the day that we met 10 years ago in Vasiliki, not a day has gone past that I haven't thought of you, Freya. For those of you that know Ilias Melas, Ilias is the owner of the hotel where we worked in Vasiliki. Ilias was over the moon when he heard our great news and took us to one side to congratulate us. He then drew us a picture. He drew two small circles joined at the centre of a page, explaining that these circles represented our lives, which had just formed the centre of our connected universe. He then drew ever-increasing circles around the page, around us, with dots connecting those lines. The circles representing parts of our lives, our family, then friends, then work, then the areas of life that are important to us. The dots represented the people that make up those circles. I'm really glad to say all the important dots are here today. Ilias explained that our lives are now intertwined and that we share these dots on these circles. And I'll be honest, Ilias said a lot of different things English is his second language. But his core message was that as we journey through life together, there will be many priorities and many circles, but to never forget the most important part of life is each other and the person at the center of your circle. Now, I'm sure there's many physicists in the room that could explain this better than I can, but I think of Ilias' words often. And what I picture in my mind is an atom, and that love is like an atom. With Freya, I found my nucleus, a person who I'm joined together with in an unbreakable force. Our marriage today binds us together, creating something greater than ourselves. A force around which everything will orbit. Our friends, our loved ones, our community. Each revolving around us, held together by the strength of our bond.
absolutely gorgeous. Oh, fantastic.
Today, as we begin our journey as husband and wife, that sounds so cool, doesn't it? The center of something extraordinary. I promise to cherish and protect our marriage, our nucleus, and to hold you close for all of time. Thank you all for being part of our universe today. And here's to love, the force that unites us all. To love.
Max, today I promise you that I will keep building on the solid foundation we've laid together over the past 10 years. The life we've created really is just the beginning of everything we are meant to become. I promise to be there for you, for us, no matter what. I will laugh with you, cry with you, hold you as we face together life's highs and lows. I vow to cherish you for exactly who you are and to support you in everything you want to be. I promise to keep pulling you out of bed in the mornings so we don't miss a single moment of all life has to offer, so our days can be filled with adventure and laughter. Whether our adventures are wild and loud, exploring new countries or chasing thrills, or quiet and simple, dancing around our home or admiring the blossom in our local park, I will treasure them all with you. I've got a little bit more to go. You've shown me what true love really is. A love that is kind, patient, and unconditional. You radiate warmth, energy, and love in abundance, and I promise to always recognize and appreciate the light that you shine on me. Max, I promise to choose you above all else. I will love you fiercely, endlessly, and without hesitation. You are my best friend, my home, my center.
I promise to bring joy, excitement, and laughter into our lives every day. Love and romance will forever be at the heart of our journey. I will eternally be by your side, supporting you through every challenge and adventure that life brings us. You will always be my priority, and our marriage will be the foundation upon which we'll build our future together. This is my vow to you today and for the rest of our lives.
So Max and I met when I was on a sailing holiday in Greece in 2015. It started just as a chance encounter, a random conversation in a bar. Now, whilst his chat-up line of, "Do you fancy going for a 5K run?" maybe wasn't the best I've ever heard, his warmth, quick smile, infectious laugh, love of adventure, his passion for good food, those sparkling blue eyes, and let's be honest, a few dangerously strong cocktails in the Wild Wind Bar did certainly win me over. Now, when it came time to say goodbye to Max at the end of that week, I had a gut feeling that I had met someone who not only matched me, but also balanced me. Now, since we've met, very nearly a decade has passed. And what a journey it's been. We've grown so much together and individually. We found our way back to one another. We faced grief, found joy, made our first home, navigated new jobs and new chapters, all through the highs and lows, and always side by side. I know that without a doubt, whatever comes our way, we'll face it together. I remember so clearly the moment I realized Max and I were in it for the long run. It was early 2020 and we were traveling to Austria skiing. We'd had a nightmare journey, massive delays, flown into the wrong airport, and we're now stuck on a 4-hour coach journey through the mountains. But somewhere around 1 a.m, as the coach rumbled along dark, winding roads, Max leaned over to me and whispered, as he just so often does, "You are so beautiful." And in that unexpected moment, I realized how deeply, truly in love with me he was. And I knew this was it, that I had been lucky enough to find someone who saw every single part of me, my being, my soul, and ultimately found it beautiful. So Max, thank you. Thank you for bringing me joy in ways I never imagined, for being patient, for balancing out my chaotic energy with your calm. For listening to every single detail of my day and somehow asking questions in return. For announcing yourself when you come into a room so you don't make me jump. For coming home with small little treats that I would never buy myself. For forgiving me for what I said when I was hungry. For not letting me ruin the surprise of our engagement. I know that one was particularly tricky. For filling the house with daffodils during spring, simply because they remind me of my mum. For giving me the confidence when I need it, and on the rare occasions, for reining me in when I need that too. For always being by my side, for knowing me better than I know myself, for loving every single part of me. Thank you. I feel so deeply privileged to have spent the last 10 years loving you and being loved by you in return. Your love is full of strength, support, and kindness. It is safety, it is freedom, and above all, it is home. You are my home. things that has brought me a huge amount of comfort is knowing that you got to meet my mum, that she got to see you, she got to see the two of us together, and that you got the ultimate privilege of enjoying her cooking. My mum kept a diary every single day, and in the weeks after she passed, I found myself reading through those pages, revisiting moments I never wanted to forget. And I stumbled across the entry from the day that I brought Max home for the first time. She wrote, Freya brought her new boyfriend Max round today to meet us. He seems very nice, and you can clearly see how fond they are of each other and how happy they make one another. So tonight, let's raise a toast to Max, to thank him for being the love of my life, my partner in every sense of the word, for all the laughter, light, and love he has brought me, and I know will continue to bring me. To Max. Oh, and sorry. My mum did have just one more line in that diary entry. She added, "It's just a shame. He's so short."